Hello, this is Jennifer, the Golden Entrepreneur of goldenentrepreneurs.com. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about what I can learn from my cameos in travelling that I videoed yesterday. The first little lesson I'd like to learn was with regards to my trip from home to the airport. I have two options for this trip. I can either get a lift to my local train station and then a ride to Gatwick Airport, and that whole trip takes me about an hour and 3/4. Or, as I did yesterday, I can have a lift all the way to the airport, and that takes 3/4 of an hour, so it's about half the time. And what I can learn from this is that sometimes it's better and more economical, certainly with your time, to get the longer assistance. So it might be better, rather than buying lots of small courses and following them through yourself individually and slowly getting to your destination, it might be better to sign up with a mentor who will give you dedicated long-term assistance, and then your overall journey time to success will very likely be less. The second lesson is the duty-free model. Do you remember in the video I said that as soon as you were through security, you started on a track that took you through the whole of the duty-free shop, from the drinks and the alcohol and the perfumes and the makeup and the skincare and the chocolates and the sweets, until you sort of ended up at the point where you could go to your gate. And I think this is a really great model to follow, but you need to be aware of what your sales path is. Make yourself a sales path. So when you get people to sign up to your list, what is the first thing you're going to present to them to buy? What is the second thing? These things need to be associated in some way and relevant. So lead your prospects along your sales path. So give it a little bit of thought and put it into your sales funnel and into your email lists. The next lesson, I think, is the moving walkways. I listened back to my video and I realised I called them all sorts of different things. There was moving walkways, travelators, conveyor belts, who knows. But basically the fact is the same, and I'm sure you understood it. And I think that is the same with your online business. Many times there are different names for things: splash pages, squeeze pages, so on and so forth. The thing to do is to learn the names so that every time you hear something, you're not having to do a checkpoint. Say, oh, what on earth does that mean? The next thing I would talk about is whether these moving walkways are actually faster or slower than walking. Sometimes you'll find that if you get onto the moving walkway and just stand there and there are people walking beside you, they will get to the end of the walkway faster than you just standing there. So I would say the same in your online business. Don't just sign up with a course or a mentor and then just stand there. Make sure you actually walk, you get moving along, you do the work that needs to be doing so that you get to your ultimate destination. Yes, on the moving walkway you will end up at the end of the moving walkway, except for the one I saw yesterday that was stopped. If you'd gotten on that one and just stood still, you'd have gone nowhere. So the same with your online courses and with signing up with mentors. Once you've signed up and got on board, then start walking. And the final thing that I learnt from my travel to Spain was with regards to my Rufus Roo jacket. I'm always looking for ways of travelling light, travelling easy, not having to carry too much. And I usually go around and look at suitcases, and can I buy a lighter suitcase? Will it get more in it? Will it still fit in those little racks that the airlines have to make sure your case isn't too big? All these sort of things. Well, this time I researched this Rufus Roo jacket. I bought one, a medium size. I found when I put it on and zipped it up, it fit perfectly, but there was no room to put anything into the pockets. So I sent it back and got a bigger one. So buy what fits and does the job. And then I realized that this is really perfect. It's not just another suitcase. If I bought another suitcase, I can only take one on board, so one would be left behind. Whereas this way I can wear the jacket and I can fill the pockets with all the things that I couldn't have fitted into my suitcase, and I can still carry them on board or wear them on board. And I think this equates in our online business to buying things that we've already got. So if you've got an autoresponder, use it and look for something else. Don't go looking for another autoresponder. If you've got hosting and it's suiting the purpose, use it and get on and research something else that you need. Don't keep spending time and money on rebuying, researching, resorting out something you've already got that is working for you. So this is Jennifer, the Golden Entrepreneur, signing off for today.